I never thought I'd be one of those people who got stuck in a hotel overbooking situation. I mean, you see it in movies, right? Someone shows up at the hotel, all excited for their trip, only to find out the room they booked has mysteriously vanished. They get shuffled around, offered some weird alternative, or worse, just told to go home. I always thought that was just a quirky plotline, until it happened to me. It was a few months ago. I had been planning this trip to a beautiful city for what felt like forever. I had my itinerary, my outfits, my snacks for the plane ride, everything was set. I was excited. It felt like the perfect escape. But the moment I arrived at the hotel, the entire vibe changed. I walked in, smiling, thinking about how I was going to unwind in my cozy room. But when I got to the check-in counter, the receptionist's face instantly fell. "Sorry, we've overbooked," she said. I didn't understand at first. "Overbooked?" I repeated. "How is that possible? I have a reservation for weeks." She nodded, apologizing again. And then she dropped the bombshell. There was no room for me. The thing was, I wasn't alone. The lobby was full of people who had the same problem. I looked around and saw a couple of frustrated faces. A group of friends who were also just starting their holiday. My stomach dropped. I don't think I've ever felt that helpless in my life. I spent the next hour on the phone with the hotel's customer service, trying to find out what went wrong. Meanwhile, I had no idea what to do next. I couldn't just go home. I was in a completely new city. The excitement I'd been carrying for so long started to drain away. And then, as I sat there, trying to figure out what to do, I remembered something I'd read about a while ago. Travel insurance. Now, I know travel insurance sounds like a bit of a joke, right? We've all heard the ads, but most of us are like, nah, I'll be fine. Nothing's going to happen. But in that moment, I was desperate. So I pulled up my phone and logged into my insurance account, and that's when I found it. Auras.insure. I had no idea how it worked, but honestly, I was ready to try anything. I quickly filed a claim, explaining my situation. They told me they'd cover the costs of the night I'd need to stay somewhere else. Now, at this point, I still wasn't fully convinced that anything would work out. I figured I'd just end up with a small reimbursement. But wow, I was wrong. Within an hour, Auras had found me another hotel to stay at and covered the difference in price. All I had to do was show up, check in, and relax. No extra charges. No hassles. And the best part? They even offered me a travel credit for my next trip. I was blown away. Honestly, I didn't know if I should laugh or cry. After all the stress and uncertainty, this was like a weight being lifted off my shoulders. I'm not going to lie. I still had a mix of emotions. But at that moment, I realized something. Travel insurance isn't just some extra expense that might never come in handy. It can actually save you in real, unexpected situations like this. I'm so grateful I had Auras in my corner. It wasn't just about the money. It was the peace of mind, knowing someone was there to handle the mess when things went sideways. Now, I know travel insurance isn't always a fun topic to think about. But trust me when I say, you don't want to be in a situation where you're stuck with no options, no help, and no clue what to do next. So, my tip? Make sure you're covered. Even if you don't think you need it, just having that backup can be a total game changer. And yeah, Auras.insure? It's the travel hack I swear by now. It's not a huge deal. I didn't expect to need it, but when I did, they came through like a lifesaver. I'm never traveling without it again. I hope you never need it. But if you do, trust me, it's worth it.